Hello everyone, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Today we are going to be making a complete locker. So all the locker is gonna do is it's going to encrypt or lock all of the files in a specific directory. It is pretty nice. You'll get to make it in Python. So it's also gonna have graphical user interface, and we're gonna be using the help of multiple packages to achieve this. So let's get into it. So as you can see, here is our desktop. Just click on new and folder. We're going to be calling this save, right? Click on open, and then close it, and then drag the file to Visual Studio Code, which is going to be the code editor we're going to be using to make this. What we are going to be doing is, so what we're basically going to be doing is, in the new file, we're going to create a file called confidential.txt. So this is gonna have information. So we're just gonna make files with information we don't want to show to anyone, that no one should know about us. This is very secret information about me. Colon name. So just make a few files like this. Code without them. Address. 123 ABC Lane. 123 North ABC Lane. Yeah, name and address. So let's write credit card number, colon. I'm just gonna write some now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, 11, 12. And there would have been a 3 here, but we ran out of space. So yeah, that's some sample data. And let's just say bank password colon koala. Koalas are the best. 1, 2, 3. Right? And then bank username colon koala. Okay, this is just some random data we're entering, right? So, and then what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making a new file called main.py, right? So this is just some very secret dummy data about us, okay? Name, code without them, address, credit card number, bank password, bank username, stuff like that. And here's where all of the magic happens. So there are a few things we're going to be doing to achieve this. So one of the few things is we are going to be making data first. So first we have to pull all of our data into something called files. Then we're going to have a password, and our decryption key, which is going to be stored right now as a file in plain text. I know that's kind of insecure, but we can do it. It's okay for now. So let's just do this. So we are going to be using multiple packages, and a few of those packages there are 2 of them that we have to install using pip. So we're going to press Ctrl J to pop up the terminal. Click on terminal. Make this a little larger. And then here's what we're going to be writing. I'm just going to make it a little, oh, that's too big. So what we're going to be writing here is we are going to be writing pip install PyAutoGUI and cryptography. There. And it's just going to download the latest versions of both of those. So we already have PyAutoGUI, and all we need is, I'm pretty sure, cryptography. There you go. Now what we need to do is we need to say import from cryptography dot fernet. Import fernet. So fernet is basically just an encryption method we're going to be using to encrypt our files. You don't need just one file, which is the upside of this. Not just one file. You don't need one file to do the entire thing. You can use multiple files. Like right now I'm only using one for the sake of time, but you can do other files, right? And this doesn't have to be real info like I did. You can just type some random gibberish, some gobbledygook, I don't know. Just type it in and then, yeah, boom. You have a file that can be encrypted. Okay, so let's get back to work. After that, what we're going to be doing is we are also going to import a package called OS. Right? OS is going to be used to locate all of the files in the directory, except for two very important vital files for our encryption. One is a decryption key, and one is a passcode. Right? We're going to be adding a passcode to this. So we're going to say file. So we're going to say import PyAutoGUI, and then we're going to write import PyAutoGUI, and then we're going to make an array called files. This is just going to be an empty array that's going to have nothing in it right now. So this empty array is going to be the files, all the files that we are going to be encrypting. And then what we want to do is we want to say for file in files, and then no, not files, for file in os.list directory. So it's going to be the current directory, and all we're going to do is we are going to get all of the data in there, and we are going to reset it. Alright, basically. So for file in os.list directory. Now what we're going to be writing is if file is equal to, right? If file is equal to safe.py, in quotation marks, safe.py, or file is equal to equal to dcky.key. So dcky is just short form for decryption key. .key, which is for to store all of our keys, and then or file is equal to password.key. Right? Colon, and then we're just gonna write continue. And then we're gonna write if os.path.isFile, if os.path. So we're just saying if the OS right now, the path right now is, if the path right now we are in, and the file we are going over, so this command is just saying if the file we're going over is a file, then append it to the files array, right? Because it's not always a file. Sometimes it's a directory. We can have directories inside of this, which is gonna get it a little bit kind of wonky, which we don't want that, because some things will happen. So files dot append, and we are going to append the file. We're going to append not files equals an array, but we are going to be appending files dot append file. Let's draw on a blank there. So files dot append file, and we can just print out all of these files right for now. Print file. Right? Print file. Just run that. And I mean files. Not file, but files. And make sure you don't have the indentation over here. There should be no indentation. Okay. And then what we are going to be running and what we're going to be doing is just clicking on the run button again. And we're going to get confidential.txt and main.py. Oh, I mean safe. I wrote safe.py on accident. This should be main.py, not safe.py. Run it. There. All we get is confidential.txt. And if you added more than one file, like, I don't know, if you made everything in separate stuff, then yes, you will get all of those files over here. 4 files in OS. Now we can just remove that. We're going to say pyautogui.alert, alert, and then we're going to write welcome to the safe. Hit the run button, and you're going to see a little dialog box that says welcome to the safe. And then we're going to try it right here, safe. A trusted locker for your files. And then we're gonna do that again. Save a trusted locker for your files. And then after that, what we're gonna be writing is we're gonna say try. So if we don't get this, we're gonna get an error. Okay, so all try is, it's basically gonna be saying anything inside of this might give you an error. What are we gonna do? We are going to tackle that error by doing some separate code. Right? So we're writing try right now. But there's after the try we need to accept, right? So we're gonna write with open dcky.key. So we're gonna just try to be opening the decryption key. And here are all of our modes. This is just file opening. We're gonna be using read, so R, and then binary, so RB. Okay, and then we're gonna say as key file. Okay, so key underscore file. We're going to be writing key equals, so we're making a new variable called key, and then key file, key underscore file, dot read. Right? So basically what we're saying is read all of the content in the key file, and that is going to equal to our key string, right? And then we want to say, so what we're basically doing is we're saying open the key file. It's going to give you some content. So suppose it's going to give me keys, the key. So the key to open our the key for our key, right? But by default, we're not going to have a key. So we're going to do something for that. So key equals key underscore file. So when you're a new user, you won't always have a key, right? So it's going to generate a new key, but that's going to be in something else. So not yet will it generate a key. We're going to do that later. Okay? So key equals file, key underscore file dot read, and then what we're going to be writing here is backspace password. Password is equal to pyautogui dot prompt. What is your password? And then here we can also give it a title, right? So this is just text for the title. This is not text for the title. This is just the content that will be after the input. So this is just a fancy input that pops up in the GUI window because no one really uses console. So what is your password? And we're going to be writing safe passcode, password, enter. And then we're going to write with open password.key in read mode. Read. We're going to say PyAutoGUI dot, no, we need to do an if statement. If the password we entered is equal to the password, oh wait, we forgot to say as password. So we're going to say as password file. We're going to say password file dot read. So what we're saying is password, if the password is equal to the password file dot read, whatever the password file contains, password file dot read, and then we're writing PyAutoGUI dot alert. The password was correct. The entered password was correct. But what if we get it wrong? We're gonna say else PyAutoGUI.alert the entered password was incorrect. Exiting. Period. Exiting. And I spelled exiting wrong. Is it 1T? There. And then what we're going to be doing is after that we're going to write quit, and then exit code is going to be 0. So right now, if we run it, we're going to get an error saying no accept block. So we're going to say accept. So accept any error, not just any error. We're going to look for a specific error called file not founder. And if we get a file not found error, what we're going to be writing is key. So what we're writing when we mean file not found error, it just means that if the file wasn't found, then this is a new user. They haven't used this app anytime. So we're going to say key equals for nets. Now don't add parentheses here, okay? When I made this app, I also stumbled on this mistake. After for net, don't use a parentheses. Dot generate key. And then after that, we're going to say print, no, not print, right? We're going to say password is going to equal to PyAutoGUI dot confirm dot prompts. And then we're writing please choose a secure password. And then please choose a secure password. And then after that, we're going to write as a title, create a password. Just give it a run, and now this time you're going to get something. So, safe, a trusted locker for your files. Welcome to the safe. Just press OK. And then we're going to say create a password. Please choose a secure password. Cancel is just going to close the window, and then OK is going to proceed. And then we're going to say with open. I'm pretty sure it's, password.key, pswd.key, in write binary mode, right? No, write mode, right? Yes, with open that as write mode, we're gonna write as password file, password underscore file, dot write the password. There. And now password file dot write password, and then we're gonna write we also need to write the key, so we're gonna write with open key dot dcky that key, right, in write binary mode, as key file, we're gonna write password file that writes pswd. So we're saying password file dot write pswd. So what we do, we made a password, we're gonna write a password, and yeah, that's basically it for the thing. So now that we're done with that, that's basically it for the thing. So yeah. So now that we have our password written, we make a new file as soon as we do that. So as soon as we do that, we make a new file called password file dot key, right? And then after that, we're gonna be making what to do. So WTD is going to equal to PyAutoGUI dot confirm what would you like to do, comma, and then we're gonna make buttons, and then brackets, encrypt, decrypt, and change password, right? And so for the encrypt, we're gonna say if what to do is equal to encrypt, encrypt. Then what we're gonna be doing is confirm is equal to PyAutoGUI.confirm a formatted string. The following files will be encrypted. And then we're going to do this, and then we're going to write our files. And then we're going to say for file. So if we get the confirmation message for file in files, we are going to, so for every file, so for the file in all of the files, we're going to say with open file. So with open the file in read binary mode as file to read. What we're going to be doing, so with open file as with open file as in read binary mode as file to read, FTR. We are going to be writing contents encrypted underscore contents is going to equal to for net. This time add the parentheses, and then our key for net key dot encrypt. For net key dot encrypt, and then we are going to be writing our encrypt, what we want to encrypt. So we want to say file dot read. After that, we are going to say, so file dot read. And then after that, what we're going to be saying is in there, we're going to write with open file, but this time in write binary mode as file to write. We are going to be changing, so a file to write, we're going to be saying WB, so FTW file to write dot write encrypted contents. Right? So yes, that's what we're going to be doing. So it's going to overwrite the things we have in there already. So that's good. Now that's just for the encryption, and then we're going to say PyAutoGUI dot alert PyAutoGUI dot alert, and then what we're going to be writing is so PyAutoGUI dot alert yeah. So this is also going to be a formatted string. We're going to say length of files, file, and then s have been encrypted. That's basically it. Now we are going to use all of these. And right before that, we're going to take this. So in the try statement, go scroll up to here. And then we are going to say, we are going to copy it up till this point. Copy. Right? Because we always want to confirm the password before doing that. So right before this, we're going to write this. And we just need to change the indentation a little bit. So no indentation over here, that indentation, and then that should just be tabbed in. There you go. One more time. There. So that's only happening if the password is correct. And we'll just want to make sure that whenever we do this, we don't change the password. So we're going to scroll up here, and we don't change the password.key. Right now, we didn't even make the password.key, which we will make in a second. After our entire program is done. We are going to copy this and paste this 2 times. So just highlight all of that, and then press Ctrl D, and then press Ctrl D again. So this time we're going to write, press save, or add proper indentation. We're going to write decrypt, 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 and then it's also going to ask us for our password. We are also going to be decrypting that. And then we're writing, so we are also going to be changing decrypting it, but this time, instead of encrypt, we're gonna write decrypt, and then down here we're gonna write blank files have been decrypted, and then for this we're gonna say change password, and for this one we're actually gonna keep this, but we're not going to do any of the encryption code, so that's good. But we want to go up to the accept prompt over here, and then we want to say please choose a secure password again. So we write please choose a secure password, copy, and then here is what we're going to paste. And just make sure the indentation is correct. So tab, 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 there. No, that's too many. So that should be at there. That should be here, which means that should be here, right? So let's just look at the indentation. That's perfect. And yeah, that's basically our entire safe app done. Let me just demonstrate it for you. So we are going to open our confidential.txt. We're going to go back to our bash, and then we're going to say python main.py. Just give me a second. Python main.py. Oops, I don't think that part showed, but this is basically all we wrote. So let me just go over that part again, but because I don't think my my coding was showing. So what we basically did, this entire thing, we imported Fernet, imported OS, and imported PyAutoGUI. Then we got our files for file in os.list.ir. So we took all of our files, and then we're just alerting them, welcome to the safe, safe a trusted locker. So this is just the title, and this is the text inside of the alert. And then what we're saying is trying all of this. So try with open the key file in read binary mode, key equals key underscore file.read, and then password, safe password, and then all of this. And then if we get a file not found error, all we do is we are going to be doing this, file not found error, password equals pyautogui.prompt, please choose a secure password, create a password, and then that, and then what to do, confirm, and then encrypt. This is the encryption code. So if that equals encrypt, then we are going to encrypt, and then password file.read, and then stuff like that, and then decrypt, and then changing our password. So that is the things we will see. I'm going to drag and drop our confidential.txt to the right side, and we are going to click this, and then we are going to run that. So it's going to say welcome to the safe, hit OK, and then please choose a secure password because we don't have a password yet. So I'm also going to open this. So create a password. We're going to say our password is going to be 123456. Okay. So yes, we made our password.key and the decryption key.key. Oh wait, so I think we opened it on accident. Now our accept statement as read binary. So on line 28. Oh wait, so we're gonna see key file underscore t. So key file tc. This means key file to change. Oh wait, we're writing. So we do that, but we're writing it to the password file. So we just need to change that to the key file. There you go. And we'll just do that again. Welcome to the safe. Okay. What is your password? 123456. Hit OK. Entered password was correct. Encrypt, decrypt, or change our password. So we are going to be changing our password or encrypting everything. So encrypt is going to ask us for a password. 123456. Hit OK. The following files will be encrypted. Confidential.txt. Hit OK. We're good with that. 32 safe URL base 64 encoded bytes. Key equals for net dash generate key or equals key underscore file dot read. So that did not work. So we have a problem somewhere around here. So let's just read it over again. So it's on line 39. 39 encrypted contents. So it's saying key must be 32 URL safe, base 64 encoded bytes. DC, okay. So we have a little bit of a problem. Let's just delete this file. I'm pretty sure it's because of the bug we got. Delete, and then the password.key we are also going to delete. So that's just going to restart us from the start. Welcome to the safe. Please choose a secure password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit OK. Okay. A bytes-like object was required, not str. Okay, this should be a key. Okay, that is our problem. So we're going to delete both of those files again. So we need to write, instead of the password, we need to write key and then the key over here. And over here, I hope we're doing everything correct as well. Hit the run button. Hit OK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press OK. And then we can see that the two new files have been added. So we're going to encrypt it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is our password. Hit OK. The following files will be encrypted. Okay, I want to encrypt them. String has no attributes. Read. Okay, we're gonna call this file 1 because I think it's interfering with something important in Python. And we are also gonna go to the decryption and say file 1. Right? And here we need to write file 1. And then file 1. And then get it run. Welcome to the safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit OK. Entered password was correct. Hit OK. We want to encrypt. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Following files will be encrypted. Okay. String still has no attribute read. Wow. So we're saying read binary. How is that a string? Oh, yeah, it's FTR. So it's file 1 as FTR. Obviously, string has no attribute read. There. And also for the decryption, do we need to change? Okay, so we just changed that for the encryption. Now just change it for the decryption. And I hope I have also, there you go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Encrypt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1 files have been encrypted. Now, what we get is the confidential.txt that we once made is now this. Now, what if we want to decrypt it? Our program is meant to help with that as well. Just press OK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press OK. Press OK. Press decrypt. And then press write in your password. Here we're gonna write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press OK one more time. The following files will be decrypted. Hit OK. and then decrypted back to the way they were before we encrypted them. So that's it from me, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe, and send this video to others so yeah, they know how to make their own personal safe. And again, whenever you test this, actually make a directory to test this in. Make a little folder, or else it might encrypt your hard drive, which no one wants. That's going to be a little problem if you actually accidentally encrypt your hard drive, which you might not be able to get it back. So just use it in a confined directory. So yes, that's all. That's all there is from me. Yeah, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and see y'all in the next video. See you in the next video.